keep going in there. They looked under Call of Duty tab on the back of it, and there was like a treasure, and now they're in the back of the yard and trying to find something.
Did you guys do that during Christmas? Yeah.
Wait,
Stop, let me try to pop my thing.
Let me go tell your mother. Let me go tell your mother about this. Treasure chest.
But wait, he's on the balloon to put it right here.
Why is he calling broke? He told us to look on the back of a treasure map, considering it was a black. And he said we're playing the wrong game. We had to look on the Black Ops map, which was another map, which led us to the extra treehouse, which led us to a treasure chest, and y'all don't know. But yeah, you got a message. Give us. Okay, if I do something, give your message. Okay, hold on, let's look at it. Okay, see what this is.
Look, see it? It's not. When I was shooting it, it didn't work.
Nothing from anything check them out. Check them out. If it's not the email, then it has to be.
But there, see? My God.
What else would it be?
That's what.
Straight up.
Here.
Right there.
You guys got What in the world? Look at this stuff. It's like this remote
The food
control
stuff?
box.
No, why was on Wednesday?
This one looks like a
What's that?
spider of some sort.
The oven needs
This one looks
me.
like a needle, and this one is another spider. There's another. Harry
Check the hair shot.
Underpants. Harry Underpants. Nancy Suits? Okay. Clues.
Fancy Nancy Dr. Seuss.
Yeah, sure. Okay, let me show the kids. It's fancy. Gosh. Okay, cool. I like this one. Cool enough. It's right here.
I'm sure I can eat it.
So, what's the other thing in the middle? I think they're like
Eat it. I think that's
I don't know what.
Yes.
Try it.
4, 2.
Oh, okay, sure.
I know.
Wait, don't shoot me yet.
Here we go.
Put it away.
Underpants. Look at Cam. Okay, Cam's got the spider. let's see if we can turn this off. Let's see. Oh, right here. Right here. Here's 0, 1, and 2. See this? 0, 1, 2. We want to put up the 1. We're going to be 1. We're going to be 2. We're going to be 2. This was on the floor. Here's 10. Okay, if we're on 2, we can put this one on 2. Okay, so 1, 2 now. Let's see that 2 now. Oh, look. Is that so? Good, Kansas.
Oh, you blocked it.
We got the orange and the blue ones. Ooh, GM just like sent us a bunch of free tools. Like, this is great.
Turn this off. I don't want to.
Oh, that's what you get for him. Stop.
Hey, can you do like the green thing that we saw on Netflix? Don't believe it.
A new generation of trying to unite a
Jaleel, what you want from McDonald's? She wants 2 McChickens. Jaleel, what do you, chicken nuggets?
That's 20 pieces.
Jameer, what you want from McDonald's?
Yeah.
Huh? Jameer and Jay both want chicken nuggets.
Let me give you a blue. Are you hungry?
Yeah.
Give me the black one.
I just get a sandwich. What's wrong with your phone? What are you doing?
I can't. I'm a master at this. I'm going to.
I just get a sandwich.
I can do tricks. I can do tricks.
I know you still got the double bacon cheeseburger on the
Jaden,
salad
look.
menu.
Here's one trick I learned. Wait, it didn't work. Watch. Watch me do
Now
the
you
trick.
know you work.
Wait, Jaden, stop. Stop.
Yeah.
Jaden, watch me do the
Yeah, what you get?
Jaden, look. Watch me do the trick. Watch me do the trick. Jaden.
No, I ain't.
Look.
I'll take it. What you get?
See?
Whatever, the 220. Oh,
Oh, that's one
oh, Jaleel wants a fry.
All
You give me
right,
a fry,
much
too.
appreciated, Coach.
Oh,
Here to our exclusive coverage of National Football League on EA Sports.
Sandwich is $1.
Seen a few moments ago, here it is.
Sandwich-
It's unlike
sandwich is
any
$1.
other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up
How
as
much
their
is it?
guys are ready to do battle between the Tennessee Titans and the Houston Texans.
No, I thought
Or did you want to get some of the chicken things that we got last time?
Nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Yeah, I forgot they had that. Yeah, I forgot they had that.
I'm not my father.
Man, how does it come?
It's been 10 years since we won the war and closed the breach. Most of the world's recovered.
So
But a few
first
coastal
and 10
cities
now
never
from
You
did.
put on the ice.
And the world is still picking up the pieces.
Where is it both? I mean, both go. Right? Check.
Hey, I'm
Some of us live better in death than death.
Oh.
tackle to get quickly brought down, but a nice little gain. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll make it second and short.
So many times you space game. You get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to the runner, get him out in the front, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Pick this stuff up and put it away. These shoes, where do they belong?
Say like decommission Jaeger.
Not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about
What is this?
Nothing
because
business
they
style
didn't last week, they didn't have to. Still won
Plenty
the
of
ball game.
nutcases
They
out
got
here
all the
trying to
people
slap
to give
together
the
yard
yards
in
that they
Vegas.
needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early
They
in
need
this
the
game.
parts to do it. So if you can steal what no one else can steal, you can live like a king.
Right back to him on first down. And he got blown up.
Sometimes the Mr. Churchill
Back in the 44.
It's a big
It's a
story
loss of
because
a
the
yard
open
there,
case.
and now second down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers stick to the edge.
I'm just playing the odds here. You cheated Brad and Bargain, skipped out on the channel, and stuff. My own bad.
Now I'm stealing for you. Simple life. You good?
You deliver.
Second down, Mario. Dumps it off to Lewis. Working across midfield inside the 45.
Yeah.
First down, Titans gain of 12.
Let's get rich.
And early on, they're picking up right where they left off last week.
And I
You
know
put a movie on, sit down and watch
each
it.
game is its own. You don't really have carryover. This feels like carryover. So much confidence from the previous game that they're using to their advantage now.
So a first and 10 now in Houston territory at the 43.
Little situation. It says it's here. It's supposed to be right there. But you know what? Let me just figure this out. Somebody please kill this guy from right here. No. It's him. You wait. Someone else is in there. Someone else is in there. Let's go.
Is incomplete. The intended receiver there was Jonnu Smith. And that'll bring up second down.
The effort's always going to be there. Everyone's always going to try and make a catch, but underthrown balls, I think, are the toughest ones to come back and get because usually your momentum's going in the opposite direction when you're trying to stop, break, and come back and get it.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. A second down throw here for Mariota. Buying time to his left. Mariota had an 87-yard run as a rookie. This one a bit less, but it is a first down.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him, and he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Andre Howell, the one to bring him down.
It's really simple to say that they know their identity, that they are a passing team. But one of the reasons that they're so successful, they know how to mix in the run and make sure that they keep the defense off balance and not able to just simply say, let's go get the quarterback and disrupt things.
Mariota now on second down, going underneath for Lewis. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. They'll run it now out of the gun. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to 4th down.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Now on 4th and inches, they're going to want to talk this over. We get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Here's Mariota. Dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 11. To throw is Watson. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got a man complete. DeAndre Hopkins, he's all alone. Touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Hopkins, 89 yards. And the Texans have taken the early lead. And, Charles, I had an offensive coordinator tell me one time that they design every play to score. I don't know how true that is, but he had to run a long way after that catch. Heck of a play.
I think that when he was telling you that, he was designing run after catch in every play. I mean, that's the only way to put it in there, and that's what we got on that one. Nice catch, an even better run for big yardage.
This will be fielded at the 8. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, get the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. Mariota on first down. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Mariota now finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. It's a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up a third down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Mariota on 3rd and 2. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. Davis. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again. From the red zone now, Mariota. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. DJ Reader in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. Now a second down throw for Mariota. That's brought in by Davis over the middle. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And this is going to be incomplete. Covers that time by Aaron Colvin.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on fourth. They're going to try a second time. They just get the play off. Now Mariota escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. So give him the first down. First and goal after a pickup of 4. And the decision to go for it pays off. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Good opening quarter for him. Remember, he had the sack earlier. Now a tackle for loss, another tackle for loss.
He's really making it tough on the play.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. To throw is Mariota. Flush to his right. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. From the gun, Mariota. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's fourth down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
And Suckup will put this one right through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal. You did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes. You don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
And now out comes Houston. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
On second down, here's Watson. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hopkins. DeAndre Hopkins, he's all alone. Touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Hopkins, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Texans are able to show off their quick strike ability. Now, he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Now the point after try for Santos. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Now another timeout here called by the Titans. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense now, they worked their way back onto the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped them in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Mariota on 2nd and 10. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Smith. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. The Titans on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 3. They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. And that's caught by Smith. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Lewis. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now a toss play to Lewis. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. One. Single, slot. Hey, Jordan Island over there, Jordan Island. One. Like 51. One.
Mariota to throw it. And he's got his man on the out route. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a 1st down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Mariota now 12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10. Off the toss, Lewis. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Throwing is Mariota. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice gain.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Now they'll run it on the toss. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. Yeah, 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Houston after this timeout. 2 running plays go backwards, so what's the call on 3rd and 13 now? From the shotgun, it's Mariota being chased out left. And Davis with it left side. And he showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. And Suckup will put this one right through. And a 2nd field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So another good job defensively because they've allowed 3 trips into the red zone, but only the 2 field goals.
Yeah, that's the bend but don't break, isn't it? And they really didn't get broken at all because if you're running off the field having allowed 2 field goals and 3 trips in the red zone, you've actually come out ahead.
Yeah, flip it over to the other side. The offense, they'll hope to cash in for 6 next trip. Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here. Now right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
They begin with a run by Miller. Space to maneuver at the 40. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. 38 yards on the scamper there.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Now a play fake here on 1st down. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside. The Texans with the first opportunity now from the red zone. They've got a 1st and goal just inside the 5. They'll try to run forward with Miller. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
One man in the backfield, that's Miller, 2nd and goal. Now Watson, and that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Nice play there to force the incompletion, and to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. They will indeed snap it to Watson. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. He will be brought down well shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. Final play of the half here, Mariota. His throw incomplete. We now proceed to the start of the second half. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And the Texans set to come onto the field. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. This is Miller. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. On 2nd down, here's Miller. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They go play action here on 1st down. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw deep right. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That goes for a gain of 31.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now a 1st down throw. Watson setting up the screen for Miller. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. The loss of 3 on that 1st down pass play, now 2nd and 13. Play action for Miller. Now Watson. They'll roll him out right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, You'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Watson looks to throw again. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. His big day receiving just keeps getting bigger. He's over 200 yards now on the afternoon. They'll run it here. This is Deontay Foreman. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Richmond.
To throw on second is Watson. Dumps it complete to Miller. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That'll go as a loss of 5. And they're going to have a 3rd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up 4th down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. Watson hands this to Foreman. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Texans touchdown. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans will add on to their lead. Santos with the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. This one taken from the 7. Solid return. Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Out come the Titans now. They'll have it first on offense to start the 3rd. They trail offense. First time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned. Because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. On 2nd down, Mariota again. And his throw here is incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches have told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
On 3rd down, Mariota. Here comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose. And the Texans say they have it. They do.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Again, it's Miller. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll be 3rd and 10. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Watson, off play action. Going for it all. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Following the interception here, Mariota. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
To throw Mariota. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. DJ Reader, he's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Heading out is the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Watson now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Here's Foreman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That good for 19 and a first down.
The reason that counter or misdirection plays work so well is that usually you've given them a reason to think that everything's going to the direction that starts initially. You've run that type of a play throughout the game. You've given them that look. And now you're going to counter things and bring it back the other way. Almost a tendency breaker at times. And a lot of it is making sure that you have an illusion, almost like a magician. Look over here. But the play is actually happening over there, and that's where a running back's vision comes into play. See the hole in a place where people don't expect and get there with some speed. And that's exactly what he did on that play.
Now a play fake, and it's Watson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Good coverage that time by Malcolm Butler. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
They keep it with Miller on first down. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Neil Sterling, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans will extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, you mentioned that slowly but surely, you also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now a second down throw for Mariota, and that is incomplete. Jonnu Smith, the tight end, is intended receiver, and that'll make it third down.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Third and long here for Mariota. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Gibson. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Mariota on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at its second down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. A second down throw here for Mariota. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 10. To the air again, Mariota. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Andre Howe. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
Hey, it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but, boy, he's playing really well.
A first down carry now for Miller. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Here's Watson. Open space inside the 10. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Now a toss play. This is Foreman. And spins away. And a great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps them pick up the first. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and, boy, they were successful.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Lamar Miller, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Texans use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. And that'll carry it over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Titan offense now as they make their way back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down. A 1st down throw for Mariota. That's brought in by Davis over the middle. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another 1st down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? And that's going to be incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch. Is the arm there, the leg's still there? This has been a tough game. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Throwing again. Mariota on 2nd and 10. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It's a loss of 2. Now 3rd down. The Titans on 3rd down. They're hitting at just 30%. 3 for down and 12. Throwing is Mariota. Escaping the pressure right. On the crossing route, complete. It's Gibson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Give him 30 yards there.
Hey, One.
On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
One. I got you, baby. I got you. One.
Mariota. This will be caught at about the 6. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Jonnu Smith, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit. And now Mariota and the Titan offense, they're going to line up to go for 2.
One. Three. Shift. Watch the shift. One. Flag it up.
They'll throw again. Mariota flush to his right. And he'll get in. And they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. All of a sudden, they have quite a bit of breathing room. This was a one-score game, but touchdowns on their last 2 drives, and now comfort is here, so to speak.
It certainly is for them. I've been in this situation before on the flip side of this.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And the pitch goes to Miller. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Out to his left. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Will Fuller was the intended target. And now it's 2nd down. Charles, thinking back to what you said in the first quarter, that part of the magic elixir for a road victory for these underdogs was going to be winning the turnover battle. Well, they only have one right now. Look at this.
Subscribed, right? When you talk about winning that turnover battle,
nowhere to go. Here, he lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often on you because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Mariota now to throw on first down. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Zach Cunningham with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. This spot in the fourth quarter with that deficit, had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They'll run it again with Miller. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Lamar Miller, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Texans turn that interception into a touchdown. Santos with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Titans offense now, they get set to head back out here. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Flushed out right. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10.
Gun!
On first down, Martinez eluding the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Michael Kendricks in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. Looking to throw on second down. Martinez, room to run past midfield. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way down to the 41-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Martinez on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by K'Von Webster. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. So that'll back them up 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. A carry for Foreman. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. It's a 5-yard pickup, so essentially they get the penalty yardage back, and it's back to 2nd and 10. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Miller. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And he'll be stopped up quickly here at the 38. The Super Bowl hero, Malcolm Butler, makes the stop.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Miller will get it. He has been busy today. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.